Do you want to know step by step how to get any negative seller feedback removed from your Amazon seller account? Well, if so, stay tuned for this video and I'm going to show you some quick and easy steps for how to do that. I'm Becky with ClickFluency, and we help brands grow their sales on the Amazon marketplace. So over the last 7 years, we've probably gotten hundreds, maybe thousands of negative seller feedbacks removed from different Seller Central accounts. And in this video, I want to share with you how you can do that for your account as well. So let's jump right in. But right before I do want to share with you what seller feedback is and where you can view seller feedback on your Seller Central account. Seller feedback is when people purchase from your brand on Amazon, they can then leave you a review. And that's really in regards to how the shipping was and the customer service and just dealing with your brand in general. So if you're using Fulfilled by Amazon and not Fulfilled by Merchant, then that's really important to note for specific orders. Now, if you use both, you will have to pay attention to what type of order that was. Was it a Fulfilled by Amazon order or was it Fulfilled by Merchant? Because that matters too. So if it is Fulfilled by Amazon, they will take the credit for any kind of experience with the, shipping not arriving on time or any kind of things of the product got damaged on the way to them. That is a shipping issue. And if Amazon is doing the fulfillment, the FBA, the Fulfillment by Amazon, then you can request that negative seller feedback be removed because Amazon is actually going to take the responsibility instead of you, which is awesome. So this means if you are using Fulfilled by Amazon, most of your seller feedback should be removed, which is great news for you. And I am going to show you how to get this done. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you, here's a 3-star. So you choose the bottom, request removal, but do you notice here, it says Amazon will only remove it in the following cases. So we're kind of dealing with this. In this case, the feedback is not being removed. Did the feedback you received meet any of the criteria above? So kind of read through those and see, do I fall into any of those categories? Maybe the feedback had bad language. Maybe it was seller specific and it had identifiable information. So you'll want to choose yes if you believe that it met some of the criteria that Amazon would then look further into it. So you click this yes here and they're going to review it again. And they're saying it's not in violation of their guidelines and it's been retained, meaning it has not been removed in this case. So then you might say, well, that's all I can do. There's nothing further that I can do. And I will actually say that that's not necessarily the case. Now, because of this, there is now a seller support case that was automatically opened up. You can see here that it does say view case. So I'm going to click on that view case and I want to look into that further. So I can see the case ID. I can see that that was kind of Amazon's, this is really their template, like kind of response. And so I've looked into that, but now I have a seller support case that I can go into and research this further. Okay, so I went to the help screen and then when you scroll down to the bottom, there is the launch case log. And then it takes me to a page that looks like this. And this will have all of your cases, the IDs, the status of those cases. I'm now looking specifically, and in this example, I'm just using an old one of where we have opened up a seller support case to get that feedback removal removed. And you can see it'll usually say something about feedback removal request for order ID, and then it'll include the order ID number. And then you can click view here and you can see more of the details about it here. And this is, like I said, where they've reviewed the request and they found that it is in violation of their policy. And so that because of that, they have, removed this feedback, which is really, that's the outcome that you want to see happen. And like I said, you're going to performance feedback, and many times they will strike through it if it is something that they, fulfilled it and they take responsibility, but they're still showing it. And then there are other times where Amazon will just completely remove it. But either way, that means that it's no longer counting towards your average. So when you're looking at the percentage of your seller feedback, they're no longer counting those 1 and 2s that you had removed, which is just going to be great for your percentage to be as close to 100 as possible, which is awesome news. Awesome. Wasn't that easy? Now you can see the negative seller feedback has been removed from your account. But let's say you tried these steps and you didn't get it removed. Should you give up? Well, I would actually say no, you shouldn't, because many times you can actually get it removed by opening up a seller support ticket. Now, you have to keep in mind why they left the review and the fulfillment method that you used. Was it fulfilled by merchant, you, or was it fulfilled by Amazon, them? And if it was fulfilled by Amazon, you have a higher chance of getting that negative seller feedback removed. And seller feedback is really important. This is something that, if someone clicks into your seller name, they're going to see kind of overall how your brand is doing, how it's performing. And this does matter. It matters also if you are sharing what's called a buy box with people. So that's another reason it's important. And just really, it's good for your overall account health on Amazon, because you want to keep your seller account in top health, because you want to be able to keep selling on Amazon. So those are just some of the reasons. There's many more, but those are just some of the reasons why this is important to get removed. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, make sure to click that like and subscribe button as well, because I'm always going to be sharing more on what you can do to grow your sales on the Amazon marketplace. And please let me know below if you have a specific question that you have. Maybe there's something that you're still dealing with. I would love to hear those in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And have you ever had a negative seller feedback come through that you didn't get removed and maybe it should have? I'd love to hear that too. So I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.